Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So obviously today what I am actually going to talk about is Black Friday because it's obviously approaching, as is Christmas, which I absolutely love, and especially for being a uni student it is very hard to afford Christmas presents, and it's always hectic and it's always mad in all of the shopping centres. Many people take the time off work just to do the shopping then, and as I say, it is a perfect day to do it, but it's not necessarily needed. Like, you don't need to do that, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, as well as giving you like examples of discounts that I've actually found, which may or may not still be available now when this video actually goes up. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is all of the shops that are doing Black Friday, all of the places where you can get discount on Black Friday. I'm going to talk about all of them, and then I'll go on to like tips and things like that because they're only short and they're just what I've found on the internet and what I would personally do, so by no means that it's right, but if it helps, it helps. The first place which I've seen all over Google, on Facebook, Twitter, on adverts is Amazon. Amazon take Black Friday to a complete new level. Everyone knows that Amazon does everything, so they do from technological gadgets to like jewellery, watches, clothing, like little like knick-knack things like pens, like notebooks, then they do toys, they do anything. So that is the best place that you want discount for anyway. But on top of that, they don't just do Black Friday discount. This year they have rolled into a 13-day event. So the event's already started. I think it started sometime last week, but that's already going on and that finishes on Monday, and it's a 13-day event, and the discount ranges from anything between like 10% off to like 70% off, and I definitely think Amazon is worth a look at. So say if you want to makeup brushes, you could literally search them and it would say whether it's on the Black Friday deal or not, so you don't necessarily need to click on the Black Friday link on the Amazon website and search through it all, because then that would just be tedious because there'd be that many things on offer. But some of the things which are on offer, which I thought were really good for presents, for the price, you literally could not go wrong. There was actually a necklace. Now, I don't know what brand it is, but there was this necklace and it was something so you get your mum, and it was like a nice diamond necklace. It was supposed to be like £120 or something like that, and it's down to £12.23, and I can guarantee that will go out straight away. There's such a good value made there, whereas then you get other things which sort of maybe only have 10% off and there's maybe £5 knocked off. They've also got like Yankee candles where they've got the large ones which are usually about £23–24. They've got that on offer for the medium price, so the price of a medium one, which is like £15. As I said, they've got the Yankee candle calendars and like gift sets on there which maybe have between £5 to £15 off depending on how expensive the actual price is. So I do definitely think Amazon is worth a look at for in terms of discounts and finding absolute bargains. You might have to look through quite a lot if you don't know what you want, but you just want to find these bargains. You would have to look right the way through like the Black Friday deals, but still, because it's a 13-day event, you don't feel rushed. You've got plenty of time to find some good deals, which is obviously what you want to do. As well, which I've just remembered, they were actually selling watches off. Vivienne Westwood watches were being sold on Amazon. They were usually about £120, the prices range, but for the ones which I was looking at, they were between £120 and £140, and the price was between £50 and £80 now. That is literally, for one of them watches anywhere, that is like a perfect Christmas present. They do have lots of different ranges. It's not just 3 different types of watches, silver, leather and gold. They have lots of different designs, so it definitely is worth having a look, because I don't think you get that discount in a jeweller's or anywhere else like House Fraser or anything like that. And finally, to finish off for Amazon, the delivery, obviously you don't want to be getting a really good bargain and having to pay like £4 or £5 for delivery. So what I would suggest, which is sort of conning a little bit, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing because it's a Christmas period, so you might be ordering a lot from Amazon anyway, regardless of if it's Black Friday or not. So you might want to set up an Amazon Prime account. Set up an Amazon Prime account for free for a 30-day period, so you get a free trial, and then after that, if you decide you don't want it, you can cancel. So if you set up that whilst you're doing obviously your shopping, then you're gonna get your delivery for free, which might help substantially, it might not. Amazon's not really that expensive for delivery, but still, like, every penny counts, so that might be a thing to like think of and look out for. So the second thing which I have got on my trusty notepad is ARGOS. Now ARGOS are similar to Amazon. They have a 14-day event on where they are doing pretty much the same thing. I think everything, well, from what I've looked at the moment, everything has got discount, which is really good because ARGOS is good for everything. So I do recommend having a look at there. There's a lot of discount on like Apple products, which is really good. So say that 10.5-inch iPad Pro, if you were to get that in silver, you would get about £60–70 knocked off. I can't remember the exact amount, but you get roughly around that much knocked off, which is obviously quite a big difference because the product is expensive. If you are looking to get something like technology based for someone, Black Friday is definitely the day to do it on, or the run up to Black Friday when these deals are on. The guarantee is still exactly the same, but always check. I know with PC World and ARGOS it's still the same. You're still going to get years guarantee. ARGOS, they are finishing their event on the 28th of November. Still a long way to go for that. The next thing is going to be all the clothes shops. Now these don't really participate like as much as Amazon and things, but they still nevertheless do offer discount. So there is Topshop, which I know for definite taken part, and Topshop, In the Style and Pretty Little Thing, I think, have done this thing where you can sign up to an alert, and all that does is give you an alert on all the things that are going to be going into the sale and have discount on for Black Friday. So you get a sneak peek at what you might want before it actually goes into like the sale on the Friday, which is really good because it means you don't have to then look through on the Friday and risk the website being crashed or risk things going out of stock as soon as you put them in your basket. You can go in there, favourite everything the night before which you want once you've seen all these deals, ready for it to come out. As soon as they come out, that's it, put it in your basket and you can check out. So I do think that is definitely worthwhile doing. Another thing is that MISSGUIDED and all the online websites, they don't have their own stores, but they've got like online website which are really big. This is more for girls than boys, but there's like Boohoo, MISSGUIDED, Pretty Little Thing, all them type of websites. They actually do have like discount. They've had discount every single day on the run up to Black Friday so far. MISSGUIDED had 50% off 2 days ago, then they had 24% off, and now I think it's gone back up to 50% off today. So that changes every day, so I can't quote it's going to be this much on the Friday, but as I say, it is worth a look now because you will find deals already on. So don't just leave it thinking there's not going to be any deals on until Friday, because they're already on now. So that is worth doing. After clothes shops, there is supermarkets. They do have Black Friday deals on usually. There's nothing been released yet for like the likes of like Asda, Morrisons, Sainsbury's, Tesco, Marks and Spencer's. Like nothing's really been released yet as to what they are doing, but they did take part last year, so we can only assume that they are going to take part this year as well. And they will probably have discounts on like the technology, cookeryware, so say like toasters, microwaves, all the things like that. And then maybe like DVDs, and maybe you'll get like Christmas sweets and like Christmas gift sets and things. They'll probably be discounted too, but there's nothing being said yet, so we don't necessarily know if that's actually going to happen. So until Friday, I think that's probably the only places that are running it from Friday, if they do it. But they might do it on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like we do not know. And then finally, the biggest thing which I think you should definitely look for if you know that this is a present that somebody is wanting or that you want, is technology. All of the technology on Black Friday gets considerably reduced, whether it's coffee machines, toasters, KitchenAids, mixers, smoothie makers, and then right from that to computers, gaming systems, anything like that gets like drastically reduced, which is like obviously what you want. So don't necessarily just stick to Amazon and ARGOS, because there's lots of other places. PC World, they do like a huge Black Friday event and deal, and they've already started to reduce things now. Whether or not that's linked to Black Friday, like it does not say anywhere, but they've already started putting coffee machines with maybe £100 to £200 off. They've got like KitchenAids for like £50–60 off. So there is quite a lot of things which you can get at a discounted price, which is obviously what you're looking for and what you want. So what I've currently found is PC World is usually one of the best places to go if you're wanting any Apple products. That is the best place to go on Black Friday to get any deals, because they don't just do like, oh well, if you buy this MacBook we'll throw in a £20 iTunes voucher. It's not like that. They offer discounts solely on the products, whereas Apple, which I'm going to get into later on, they don't necessarily do for like Black Friday. Oh, here, get the iMac for £1,000 instead of £1,200. They don't do that. They don't knock money off them on the official Apple website. All the outlets tend to. So if you do know somebody that wants something from Apple, even if it's just like an iPod, it's definitely worth having a look on PC World, because I know they've already started to reduce things. There are other places, so there's Berry that do iPads and things like that. They currently have £40 off Beats headphones, which may not seem like a lot, but it means that you can get them for £40 instead of £80. But there was another thing as well, talking about mobiles now. Going to Carphone Warehouse and places like that, because I know that Apple products have just been released, the new iPhone 8 and the iPhone X. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say they're going to have discounts on them, but they would have maybe discounts on the bundles. So if you got a contract, you might get more for your money, you might get an extra 2GB data through in, or anything like that, or you might get something with it, so you might get a free wireless speaker or a free portable charger, anything like that. Like, that's usually what they tend to do. There's a really good deal for anyone who maybe, if you know anyone that potentially wants a new phone. I really would recommend going to Virgin Mobile, because I've currently found a discount which I wouldn't, like, I could not believe when I read it. I literally could not believe it at all, because it was that good of a deal. So basically what it is if you get the Sony Xperia XZ, I don't know if that's the brand new Sony phone that's been brought out or the one before the brand new one that's just been brought out, but anyway, if you go ahead and buy that, whether it's on contract or pay as you go, it does not matter, you will get a free PS4 bundle with the new FIFA, which are usually about £300 to £400 in the store, the brand new ones. So obviously you are getting a phone and a free console bundle. So if you went and got that, you've instantly sorted another Christmas present. So I do think that is like such a deal to look out for, and I'm sure they do lots of other deals like that, but that was a main one which I found, which I thought was like such a good deal. So finally on to Apple, which is, I don't know about anyone else, but this is something that I really love. I love all Apple products. I'm one of them people that just loves them. And each year for Christmas, I think for about 5 years, up until last year, I got an Apple product for Christmas every single year. Like, I won't feel like Christmas if I didn't get something that was to do with Apple. So that sounds really lame, I know. We used to look for Black Friday deals. I think I got my MacBook on Black Friday because there was such a good deal in it in PC World. So obviously Apple is one to look out for. However, the Apple website itself and the Apple Store will not and have not ever done discount off their actual products. So they're not going to knock £100, £200, £300 off any of their products, not the iPhone, MacBook, the iMacs, the iPad Airs, nothing. They've never done it in the past, so I'm assuming they're not going to do it now, but they've never done it in the past. You've always had to go to another retailer that sells Apple products to get that discount. That doesn't mean that they won't do it now, but that's usually just what's happened. In the past, they've given away free headphones with certain products. They've given longer periods of terms. If you wanted to pay monthly, they've done it for a longer period of term, or they've done it interest free rather than a certain amount of interest. And then last year, I think it was, they've done discount where you would get, it wasn't necessarily a discount, but say if you bought an Apple product, you would then get a certain amount of iTunes vouchers to go with it. So it could range from 15 to 20 to 30 to 50 to £100 worth of iTunes vouchers to go with it, but that depended on the product, and that was seen as like an extra added gift. To me, that's not a very good incentive because most of my apps are free, but now you can get Apple Music, which you pay monthly for. You don't need to pay for the songs anymore with iTunes. I don't really know how they've suddenly thought that's like an interesting, like, that's a good incentive. But anyway, that's what they've done last year, so we don't know what they're doing this year. They usually don't release it until probably the Thursday, and then you'll probably know what to look out for on the Friday. So it is probably going to be quite limited. So if you do want something from Apple, then go into PC World, ARGOS, there's Very, there's Next, they do Apple products. Just look on all them sort of places, because that is where the discount will be if you don't want any incentives and you just want money knocked off the product straight away. So finally, now that we've finished all of the deals that I've found and all of the discounts that I've came across, I'm going to start talking about the tips and the tricks of Black Friday. Now this is just my personal opinion and a couple of things which I've found online which I thought were quite useful and that people should know about. So the first thing which I thought I should probably share with you is the fact that only 8% of deals on Black Friday itself, so the actual Friday event, are actually cheaper. So the majority of things are cheaper in the run up to Black Friday, so the Thursday, the Wednesday, that week running up, and then you've got the Cyber Monday, which is now a big thing, the weekend, so Saturday and the Sunday in between then, and the Friday. They are usually cheaper than the actual Friday itself, so do not wait around and just think to yourself, oh, it's not Black Friday yet, I'll wait until then. And do not think I am going to go to this shopping centre on this Friday, I'm going to take this day off work and go and do all my shopping then because it's going to be cheaper. Because there's already deals on now. You don't need to wait until the Friday just to get a good deal. A second thing, which is a very, very good point and which I think is pretty much common sense anyway, and everyone does it when it comes to Christmas shopping, but it's shop early. So if you are definitely wanting something and you know where to go for it and everything like that, get up in the morning, drive and go and wait for the shop to open, because a lot of things, especially in the supermarkets where they're selling TVs and radios and all that sort of thing, they will be on limited supply, so once they've gone, they've gone. So I definitely recommend to shop early. Aside from that, with online purchases, you still need to shop early. Just because it's online, it doesn't mean, oh wait a second, I can just go on my phone in my dinner break at work. That's not how it works. The majority of websites crash. 7 times out of 10, the website will probably be down at some point in the day, and knowing everybody's luck, it will be when you want on. So I would definitely recommend looking prior. Most websites these days let you make an account, and when you make an account, you can create favourites. So rather than adding them into your basket, which only stays there for half an hour or so, you can put them in your favourites. And this happens on most websites now, it doesn't just have to be clothing websites. So if you create an account and put them into your favourites the night before, or whatever you know that you want, in which you don't know whether it's going to be in discount or not, but you know that you want it, put it in your favourites. They'll last for about 16 days, and when you put that in your favourites, you're going to have it there ready, and as soon as the sale goes on, you can then log in, and then you'll be able to go straight into your favourites, put it in your basket and check out. Then you're not going to risk it disappearing from your basket when you're having a look. You're not going to risk it from going out of stock when you put it in your basket and then you're having a look around the website. So look earlier, and then anything you do see that you like, put it in your favourites, and then straight away your favourites list will just come up in a little column. I'll try and insert a picture here if you don't know what one is. That way it saves you having to search the whole shop again. So that is definitely recommended. Always use your favourites. They're there for a reason. So that's a no-brainer really, because I do that regardless of sales. I just put them in so I don't need to research. So that is definitely something you should do. That is everything anyway on my list of discounts and deals and places to look for the best deals and how to find the best deals on Black Friday. But if anybody is wondering, Black Friday does run on Friday the 24th of November. Some events are even running after that, so the ARGOS one that finishes on the 28th, that is running until the Wednesday or the Tuesday after Cyber Monday. So definitely keep your eye out and definitely have a look around. I definitely do think it's worthwhile joining in on Black Friday. But I hope anyway these tips and tricks have helped. I definitely do think it's worthwhile. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it has helped in somewhat and maybe told you something that you didn't know. But anyway, I hope it's been really, really helpful, and feel free to subscribe and like and comment in the description if it has helped you or any deals that you do know and find, and I will see you very soon.